Definitely in terms of like the media, in the West, all you sort of see is you get the charities that advertise, oh, there's starving children in Africa, oh, these children need water, like that's all you see. You sort of see the poverty, the struggle of Africa. They never really show you the beauty of Africa.
Hello everyone, welcome to Africa Youth for Change. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to the smiling coast of West Africa. Welcome to the Gambia. Welcome to Africa, everyone. That's our aim is to bring changes. And we believe that one of the ways we can bring changes is to get the youths. That's the whole purpose of our YouTube channel, is to get many youths as possible into this platform to ask them what are the problems of Africa, no matter wherever you live. So it's just to bring everybody into board and to discuss about the issues which we are facing as black peoples around the globe. And today I have someone here who is with me. I wanted to even introduce her, but I will rather allow her to introduce herself into my platform.
Hi everyone, my name is Rutenda Nicole, and I currently reside in the UK. I am originally from Zimbabwe, but I've been in the UK for about 20 years now. I've been in Gambia now for about 2 weeks, the smiling coast of West Africa.
Smiling coast of West Africa. Okay. Nicole, what motivated you to come to the Gambia? Because this is a question that I always ask a lot of people. Because one of the things we have seen that through some of the movement which is happening around the world, a lot of black people trying to repatriate back to Africa. Some are coming back to Gambia, some are going to Senegal, Ghana, you can name many African countries. People are coming all over. But one of the things we observe as Africans, the number of people who are coming are old peoples compared to young ones. And I know you are very young. You are on your 30s. You celebrated your birthday not long ago. So can you tell me what motivated you to come to the Gambia?
Mr. Jen.
I motivated you to come to the Gambia. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm happy that I motivated somebody to come to the Gambia. So, how do you feel it being in the Gambia? Oh, but is this your first time coming to Africa?
It's not my first time coming to Africa, but it is my first time in Gambia.
This is your first time in Gambia.
Yes.
Have you ever gone to any other West African country before?
No, not a West African country, no. Just South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
So you are in South Africa, I know Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
So how do you see Gambia? Can you tell me anything about Gambia? And how long did you make your preparation to come to Gambia?
It took me, I think, just about a month to prepare before I came. But no, it's a lovely country. It is, it's quite small. I believe so, yes. But it's, it seems very, very peaceful. The people here are very, very friendly. But I think that is something that can be said about every African country, to be fair. It's very different from the West in terms of how people treat each other. Gambia it's definitely a different atmosphere, a lot more relaxed, a lot more peaceful, and I think, people seem a lot happier.
Like, you've been in the Gambia just for 2 weeks, and according to what you said, Gambia is very lovely. You like it here. What do you think we need to do in the Gambia as youths to bring changes? Because this is what we have been advocating for. We're talking about changes. What do you think as youth? What can we do in the Gambia or in other parts of Africa? What do you think we need to do to bring changes into Africa?
From what I've seen, there's so much that can be done. There is a lot of opportunity. There is a lot of room for change. But I think it just takes the eyes to be able to see it, because I think you know, sometimes if you're sort of stuck in your environment, you may not be able to see the opportunities that are around you. So I think one important thing I think is definitely to do with mindset. You know, it's to do with self-belief, and I think, you know, just growing up, we've sort of been told, you know, that if you want to make it in life, you sort of have to go to the West. You know, if you want to live a good life, go to the West. You know, I believe that the youth has sort of been told that there's no opportunities in Africa, that if you really want to, you know, make a name for yourself, if you really want to do something with your life, that you sort of need to go to the West, that you can't stay in the country which you were born. But I believe that not to be true. I think it's just, you know, just changing your mindset and just having a look at your surroundings, you know, and just having that eye to be able to see the opportunities around you, because there's so much that can be done. And I think the youth have the power and they have the ability to make those changes. It's not going to be the generation that's past us, it should be the generation that's, you know, that's coming up. But I also believe that it's important in terms of parents, teachers, people, you know, that are around the youth, to sort of speak to them and just let them know that, you know, that Africa is gold. You know, there's just so much that can be done. Because, as I said, I believe that, you know, a lot of the times we are told, you know, that in the West, you know, it's where it's at, whereas I believe that to be a lie.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You have mentioned something very important, like is the mindset of the youth. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I can blame most of the youth, because the reason is, like, as you were saying, mm-hmm. It started from the school system, you know, from the parents, you know, teachers, religious leader, you know, everybody, you know, is trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like we've been taught about a lot of lies. Then this has been passed into many generations, and I think this is one of the things which is shaping, you know, the mindset of the Africans. We look low upon ourselves, but like as you just said, Gambia have a lot of opportunities. Africa has a lot of opportunities. It's just for us to see it. Yeah. You understand? So I think sometimes also is the people who surround us, you know, as children, you know, how they advise us. I think if they give us the right environment, we can easily bring changes into Africa. Mm-hmm. And this is your first time coming to the Gambia. Yes. I understand. Mm-hmm. And you have 2 weeks in the Gambia, and you almost going back. Mm-hmm. Do you have any other plans to come back to Gambia? Or what are your plans, you know, about Africa? Or do you have any other plans, you know, to talk to any other youths, you know, in the diaspora, to tell them about Africa?
Yes, I do have plans to come back to Gambia in about 2 months' time. And yeah, I think sort of going back to the West and just sort of the youth that are around me, I think it is just sort of communicating that you know, that there is a lot of opportunity in Africa, there's a lot that can be done, there is a lot of changes that need to be made, and those changes will come from our youth.
Yeah. What kind of mindset, you know, do they give to people in the West about Africa? Especially like the media, the propagandas they make about Africa. Africa is full of corruptions, Africa is full of diseases. You know, were you a victim of that?
No, I wasn't a victim of it, but I will say, definitely in terms of like the media, in the West, all you sort of see is you get the charities that advertise, you know, oh, there's starving children in Africa, oh, these children need water, like that's all you see. You know, you sort of see the poverty, the struggle of Africa. They never really show you the beauty of Africa. So you can imagine like children like myself who have been brought up in the West but are from Africa, you then sort of grow up with that, you know, with that mentality that, oh, Africa is poverty, you know, Africa equals struggle, when that's not necessarily the case. Because when you come here, you see that, oh, okay, there's beauty to Africa. There's a lot of beautiful places, but when you're in the West, they don't show you that. All they show you is just a lot of charities telling you, oh, these villages have dirty water, help us give them clean water. I mean, all of that is great, you know, I do believe in the work of charities, but I think it's important as well for the media to be able to show the full picture of Africa, you know, to show the beauty of Africa as well, not just the struggle. Because the struggle is everywhere, to be fair.
What is the final message you can tell to the youths of Africa and also the youths in the diaspora?
My final message would be, I think it's important to have an open mind. Yeah, it's important to have an open mind, and I believe it's important to have vision. I would say to my youth in the West, I think it's important for them to come to Africa, you know, and just really come and explore, come and see, you know, the beauty of Africa. Don't just believe what you sort of see or read in the media, but I believe come and sort of gain your own perspective, you know, on Africa as a country. And to the youth in Africa, I would say that, you know, there's so much opportunity around, so much opportunity available. You know, you can make it in Africa. You don't need to go to the West. You don't need, you know, you can make it in Africa. So I think it's just be open-minded and just, yeah, look around, have vision. There's so much.
Manyobe kumbola, ala dandala, futuoma kumbosi, ala dandala, manyobe kumbola, ala dandala, futuoma kumbosi, ala dandala, futuo kulia, futuo bunya, fema fitiati, fonkosa sema isusa, banya